Hello, my makeup loving friends. How's it going? Welcome back. It has been a week. So, we are talking about the week's worth of makeup that you want to talk about. So, obviously, I have the gorgeous, beautiful Tia with me, as always. And of course, she's outdoing me. That's sort of the continual theme. But we wouldn't have an episode if it wasn't for you guys tagging me and things. So a big thank you to Brianna, Ali, Beth, Trendstopia, Makeup Release, Radar, Manuela T, Claire, Cheryl, Chrissy, Missa, Tia, Buttons, JW, Tina, Shanna, Sink, Rebecca, Kirsten, Lisa G, Lillian, Anna, Saz, Gina, Natalia, Yvonne, Emily, Sandra, Megs, and Sue. A big thank you to all of you guys, and a big thank you to my Patreons. You good people. And our theme this week is Glam Goth. And I'm hitting the theme by having dark circles under my eyes.
I did a black smoky eye.
Don't
with
worry.
some shims and a dark, like, purple lippy with the black liner. And I'm feeling this. I'm like, I also have a little bit of a purple blush again. Like, it's a pinky purpley, but
I
I've
like
been
it.
liking it.
I like it. Well, obviously, my look took hours to make.
My look actually didn't take long at all. Like, a little bit over an hour.
There you go.
It was quick.
You're getting very fast. It's impressive, if nothing else. But you know the drill, guys. Some of my Patreons will maybe have done some looks, so you'll get to see them now. But let's just get straight on into it. MAC have given us some info on their Bubbles and Bow holiday collection. So there's 3 eyeshadow palettes, there's eye singles, there's 4 face palettes, there's liquid lipsticks, there's the Bubble Brush collection, which, if I'm 100% honest, looks sort of like anal beads, but with a handy little brush at the end of it. And there's some lipstick vaults, which look kiddie friendly, like it does look like something you get in the €2 shop, the packaging. And there's apparently the Velvet Teddy and Teddy 2.0 Vault collection. And there's a couple of other value kits that'll be coming out. Yeah, this is what we have at the moment. Like
boring.
Pretty much. I cannot stand circular shaped palettes. And I mean, the color story on the orangey purpley one is all right. It's not awful. Have I seen better? Absolutely.
I just feel like they're so meh.
I feel like they're capable of so much better, and then they just kind of...
They definitely are. They're not putting their A game on this.
No, this is their D game at best, you know? Like that big palette is just... There's so much wrong with it that I don't really know where to start. Like the placement of the shadows, just the repetitive color story. It's very boring. The face palettes, I mean, again, just don't put them into circular thingies. That bugs me. Don't like that.
Yeah, that might be a good value though. Like MAC has a good MAC has a really good like highlighter bronzer like face powder formula. But like, so that might be something to look out. But I don't know. This is just like
meh.
The brushes, can I say? Oh my god, they look so tough.
I enjoy the brushes, if nothing else. A dual purpose, some might say.
You can stick it up.
That's about all they're good for.
Oh, I just saw the lipstick vault.
Yeah.
Why is that so ugly?
I know. This is what I'm saying. It's like a €2 shop. The packaging.
It reminds me of those. Do you remember those? Like you heat up, you have those like rolling curler things, and then you put them on your hair. It looks just like that when you used to have those. I remember my like friend had them, and she used to always put them on her hair when we were going out. Like that. Oh my god, that is so.
It's so bad. But then if you look at the individual lipsticks, like
yeah, not bad.
But the case that they come in is so ugly. Like it's really, really bad. And I like that they've made a case that you could store stuff in, but the case itself is just so shit.
Like, yeah. Why does it have to be that shape? Why does it have to be like that? I don't like it.
I genuinely hate it. And like the dimensional foil things that they have for the eyes, they look okay. They're a bit kind of all over the place. I don't really get them, but like
Yeah.
grand. Like you said with the face palettes, they're probably the thing that is okay. I will say none of the color combinations really speak to me or are very
Yeah.
interesting
They
to
look
me.
kind of weird
Yeah.
coloring.
I don't really get it, but like I
You
mean
know what I do love?
the
That nude
glitter.
lipstick bundle thing with 3 nude lipsticks. Like then there's like I think 2 matte liquid lipsticks and then a gloss.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's
I like
nice. Even the packaging, if it comes in that like it's
yeah,
not the worst. So
I
I
agree.
mean, yay, I guess.
Yeah. The other thing that I think is okay is the other liquid lipstick. So there's like 5 shades and there's like a neutral, there's like a red, and then there's like a
Oh
kind
yeah, I don't like the
of
packaging on those, but
yeah. But like, I mean, this does just seem to be a gaudy collection with
yeah,
terrible packaging. Like that's their theme. They've managed to like cheapen it by using this sort of packaging.
yeah. I feel like they were going kind of like some 80s vibes. Like even on the pictures you see
Yeah.
like, and I don't know, it just looks cheap
Yeah.
to me.
It really does. Like, and I don't think I will ever get over that lipstick case thing because
Yeah,
that is actually really bad, like
it is.
genuinely terrible. Yeah, there's nothing from this collection that I'm like, ooh, must get, must have. It's all a bit weird, like really
Meh.
matched. Yeah, let's move on. When I put it to you guys, 7% of you loved it, 62% said not for me, and 31% said I like some of it. And on to further holiday stuff. This is Fenty Beauty, and this is their holiday 2022 collection. We have the Glossy Posse Volume 5.0 lip gloss set. So it comes in 3 different shades. There's the Fenty Glow Heat, Fuchsia Flex, and Cupcakin. And there's also the double cheeked up cream blush duo in Peony Droppa and Malibu's. And apparently they're also coming out with some like butter drop shimmering whips. I don't know. Okay, I kind of want to say, like in previous years, anytime that Fenty came out with a holiday collection, I was all the way over it, kind of been like, yeah,
Yeah, I actually bought last year's one with a like gloss. You
yes,
get like this gloss and then you got like a cream blush that matched this.
mm,
Bought it when we were in Ireland last year.
I remember.
Um, I felt like they've done better. I don't hate this. Like I feel like the blush duo, like I don't really like get like I like the pink is all right, but then it's like that like I get that it's more for dark skin tones, but I kind of feel like they should have come up with two,
Yeah, I
like two
agree.
combos or maybe even three. The like gloss trio.
Yeah,
I feel like the colors are pretty nice. Like the pink one, I'm looking at
yeah.
it. That on a black lips, or like even this on top of that.
Can I say though, there is a shade from Lois Cosmetics that is pretty much
Yeah,
identical to that.
I think
So,
this one.
yeah, exactly.
It's
So,
called Office Policies.
because that's the first thing that I thought of when I saw
Yeah.
it. Because that was
Yeah, that
the
actually looks almost identical. So if you have the lowest ones, you don't really need.
no, you definitely don't. And like looking at the rest of them, there's nothing wildly interesting to them because they
Yeah,
have the cream lip and then there's the heat one, which I think is a plumping one. So they're not
yeah,
wildly interesting to me. Um, I don't know if it's a combination of the fact that Fenty have just been releasing some, shall we say, foolish things recently, or if it's
yeah.
just that they just keep coming out with very, very similar things, and I'm kind of bored.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting this year. It's
Or
just
maybe
not.
if I have like a stroke on boots when I'm in Scotland. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not counting on it.
No, I like. There's nothing about this that I'm like, yeah, I must get this. Whereas previous years, I'd like see the Fenty stall and be like, must get into my
Yeah,
basket, and I get really excited about it. But I don't know. I feel like maybe they've lost their edge or their lure, or maybe it's just me being like a really salty bitch because that is possible. Like I'm getting angry in my old age.
we
Um,
can be a bit salty sometimes.
just
So
just a little bit. I mean, that shade that is the dupe for Office Politics is the only one that I find it's the fuchsia flex. But like I said, I have that.
Yeah.
And
So
I like Lois's
I also
color.
have it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be good and just use my Lois because it's a really good formula. It's actually like nice on lips and like all that.
Yeah, I agree. Like, there's nothing new about this, but I think she was smart to come out with the cream blushes and to come out with like the lip stuff. Now, I wish she came out with more
I
like.
really wish she would have come out with these sets, but I wish she would have put in like these liquid
Thank you.
lipsticks
Yes.
and the blush. That would have been like, if she would have had good colors on that kind of combo, I would be like, yes, give me it.
100%. Because remember, was it 2 years ago she came out with those two mini?
Yeah, I wish she would have done it again because I wore this the other week again. Like I haven't worn a red lipstick in a while, and oh my God, this is the most comfortable
It really
from
is.
also so long lasting.
Yeah.
Like even through eating and drinking and all, that's like just on there.
I
So
agree. Yeah. But
I
like,
wish she would have come out with more minis because that would have been definitely one thing that I would have been like, okay, I want this.
but in general, I'll also say I think that's what the brand needs more of because I can't remember the last time that she came out with a new liquid lipstick shade.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
think she
missing.
should because that formula is honestly
Top
so
notch.
comfortable and not drying. You know, some liquid lipstick, they're like
Yeah.
dry and that looks so smooth.
It's
Even on my crinkly lips, it looks really smooth.
I agree. If they had come out with, that shade of that gloss, if they had done that shade in a liquid lip.
And maybe even with like a duo, that gloss and a liquid lip.
All bets would be off.
Fenty, you
Listen,
can call us, hire us.
We
We
have
have good ideas.
Yeah. I mean, I would be all over that shade of the liquid lip. Put that gloss on top. Boom. What are they doing?
Fenty.
What are they doing? I don't get it. It's not interesting to me as a release. And I will say, I think a lot of you guys are in the same sort of boat as us because 23% said love it. That's quite unusual. Because remember the times when they would
Usually
do
Fenty things are like up there.
Yeah. 44% said not for me, and 33% said I like some of it. So I think that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. This next one I'm very interested in. This is Gloss Gods, and they have two new palettes. One is Vintage Glam, and that's kind of purple toned, and then the other one is New Neutrals. So if we talk about Vintage Glam first, which is the purple toned one, there's 6 mattes, 2 multichromes, 2 foiled metallic glitters, 1 duochrome, and 1 shimmer, and those swatches.
It looked like when I first saw this, I was like, I'm not sure.
It's the swatches that sell it.
Swatches is the part that sell this palette. I probably won't get it, but I really want to try Gloss Gods at some point. But this is very pretty. I feel like this is so like colorful, but not too colorful.
Yeah, it's like that sweet spot for somebody who wants to try these.
Yeah,
and
even the neutral one.
Yeah.
Like, look at those. Like, again, when I saw just the palette, I was like,
meh.
The swatches.
Oh, like there's a green shade.
The swatches.
Beautiful. And like with that one, we're talking about 5 mattes, 3 duochromes, 2 multichromes, 1 metallic shimmer, and 1 duochrome foil flake. That's, I think, what I really enjoy about these two palettes is that within a 12-pan palette, we're talking about all of these different formulas, like 5 formulas. That's how you do it.
It's nice to have like, and both palettes seems to have a black, if I am correct.
Yeah.
So that's nice. That's really nice. I actually like, if I was a bit more loose with my spending, I would probably be like, okay. I'm looking like Gloss Gods is definitely on my radar. They've been doing really good releases, I feel like.
I think so too. Like the last couple of ones they've been coming out with have definitely turned my head. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know me, I'm not that bothered about like neutrally sort of palettes, but I gotta say, get in my basket. I like these.
That's like sexy neutral
It is. That's how
palette.
you do neutrals. This is how
Yeah.
you do a neutral. But like, if we didn't have a cost of living crisis, these would be in my basket.
Yeah.
I think these are like the way it should be done. Genuinely very, very interesting. And like I can see this is a really great way for people who like aren't into colored sort of shadows
Yeah.
dipping their toe into it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I have nothing negative to say.
Stunning.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Now, when I put this to you guys, when we looked at the vintage Glam, the purple one, 33% said love it, 30% said not for me, and 37% said I like some of it. And I gotta say, very similar stats in terms of the neutral one. 34% said love it, 44% said not for me, and 22% said I like some of it. So actually, pretty positive all in all.
Yeah.
This next one, I'm eternally confused by. This is Charlotte Tilbury coming very, very late to the game. This is the hypnotizing pop shots. And there's something about the kind of decoration on the outside of that that makes me think, and I don't know why, but it makes me think of Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame because of all the jewels. I don't know why it makes me think that. But anyways, there's 5 shades and they are $34 each.
Holy shit. Are you crazy?
I think they might be.
And
Do you know what?
even the like, look at the like swatch on the eye.
Yeah.
Like, can you put a black base on that? Make it even look nice.
They're not selling them.
Like, who would spend $34 on that when you can get like add 20 more and you can get a full palette from Gourmand Girls? I guarantee you have similar shades. I guarantee you. Even
And
like
no, I wouldn't even say you have similar shades. I would say that you have
better,
shades. Thank you.
better. And then even if you don't want to add another like 20 something on it, get the Galactic Gourmand.
100%.
A shade here called Sirius. I'm telling you. It's the same thing. It
No,
has
it's not.
the purple, like it's like
It's better.
I will say on the like shift wise, it's like that like
But better.
blue from purple greenish shift. So just go to Gourmand Girl, go to any other, like not even Gourmand Girl, go to any other indie brand who does pastel roses. Go to any other indie brand that does these kinds of things. And I guarantee you get your money's worth.
Yeah.
And then some.
100%. Like,
I'm actually telling you guys, do not buy this.
Genuinely, not even for science sake. Because like they aren't even selling it with the pictures. Like it doesn't look like it performs great. There's nothing about this that makes me do it.
You know what they're done? They're put it on, not even like you don't have to use a black base with these, but you do have to use some kind of base to make them look nice.
Yeah.
So, and also they photograph it in a very light, like very bright lights, and you just don't photograph multichromes like that. You do low light, and if you want to do bright, you have to have multiple sources. You have to like they don't know what they're doing. They're just like, oh, multichromes, this is interesting, people love this, let's do this. Like they're just making a mockery of these beautiful things. Like,
but from all of the brands that could have potentially done this, I'm so confused because Charlotte Tilbury is, by the way, a makeup artist. Does she not know how to present these? So why did she present it in this way? We're also talking about a brand that has ridiculous amounts of money at their disposal.
Yeah.
Do you not know how to photograph these things? I see smaller indie brands that know how to photograph and capture this.
Yeah. And you don't even if you didn't want to use a base with these shadows, you could have made them look better. Like, I'm not telling you have to use a base, because I've seen indie brands do these kinds of shots with their multichromes, just that one shade all over the lid, and they show it million times better. The shift, the beautifulness. And are the other ones even multi-chrome?
That's the fucking question, isn't it? Like my question here is we've said that other brands have done it much better. And why are they not showcasing it properly? Maybe it's because there's nothing decent to showcase.
Yeah.
Maybe this
I
is
feel like they don't know what they're doing with this. They're just like seeing the people's love and need for like, we want more these days from our shimmers. And they're just like, oh, I'm not telling you, this might be really pretty. This
not
might be, but I'm telling you, it's not worth $34. It's not. Like, it's just not.
But
So
I'll also say it's not like Charlotte is known for her eyeshadow formulas. The things she's known as like
yeah,
the base products and the lipsticks.
yeah.
What the
So
fuck is this?
I feel like they should have just left this with people who actually know how to do it.
Yeah.
Or hire people who actually know how to do it on your team.
Yeah. Pretty much. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it anymore. When I put it to you guys, 10% of you loved it, 72% said not for me, and 18% said I like some of it. Okay, this next one, by the way, is already sold out because I checked because I low-key really think this is pretty. This is from Glam and this is the Corpse Bride collection, and can I just say, done really bloody well. The eyeshadow palette is $8.99. The ghostly glitter gels are $3.49 each, and they come in 3 shades. There's Underworld, Tears to Shed, and Blue K. Then we have the Beaming Butterfly highlighter for $5.49. I know that I knew you were going to say that because it's a blue toned highlighter. I fucking knew it as soon as I put it in.
I'm wearing my blue highlighter today.
I was like, Tia loves the blue highlighter because it makes her skin look like glass. She's gonna like this. But they also then have Everlasting Love liquid lipstick, $4.99 in 3 shades. And I gotta say, the shades are beautiful. They're in Emily, Rosy Cheeks, and Beating Heart. And then the very last thing they have is this ethereal glow lip balm for $4.99. And here's the thing: when you open the lip balm, there's a ring on it, which is the ring that Victor put onto Emily's finger. To which I'm like, oh, I kind of love that. But you can get the full collection for $43.99. It's beautiful, like even down to the packaging. Like they have the lace from her wedding dress. Like it looks really beautiful.
Nice. The highlights are just like looking. That kind of reminds me of my Dior.
Yeah.
Like you can't get these Dior ones anymore. I think they reformulated them to be different. But I have the older ones. This is 06 holographic show, which is like, it's really hard to show here, but it's like a blue shift, like it doesn't have glitter at all, and that looks really similar. That could be a really nice dupe for it. I have one Glam highlighter already, the multi-chrome one, and I really like it. I have my eye on that. The liquid lipstick looks like KVD packaging.
Thank you.
Doesn't it?
It really does. It looks like the older KVD packaging because KVD changed and now they have really shitty packaging.
Yeah. The colors are beautiful. The lip balm I could live without, but they're kind of like okay, it fits the theme. The like the glittery pot eye thingies, gorgeous. Beautiful. I like the package and the palette look gorgeous. It's just a very well thought out collection. Beautiful. Very like, I feel like this also has like very indie makeup vibes. Like it doesn't look cheap.
Like the palette itself, the palette reminds me very, very much of Lunar Beauty's Eclipse palette.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It really does.
I love it.
I feel like this was so nice. Like they did such a good job with this one.
Really well executed.
Yeah.
Really, really well done. Like they've given us a really luxe sort of a feel to things. And like
so cheap.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, I've been wearing my Glam foundation basically daily. The Skinfinite hydrating one. The color match is amazing. The formula is amazing. Even the packaging, like this looks like it could be a Dior foundation. It's a glass bottle. It's like She Glam is like, I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I don't know how you do it, but I love it.
Yeah.
Like, keep going. Give me all the cheap, but like still not cheap looking
Yeah. And like their
makeup.
formulas are generally pretty damn good.
Yeah, I have one eyeshadow palette. I have one glitter gel. I use their brow pencils. I have some bits like their blushes, bronzers, amazing. They just do it really nicely, really good. And they're like, I don't know how. Baffles my mind how they can do it so cheap.
But not only that they can do it so cheap, but they actually take the source material.
Yeah,
Makes sense. Like we've seen other brands do things cheap and it
yeah,
looks cheap and it doesn't look like it relates to the source
yeah. This
material at
doesn't
all.
look cheap at
Yeah,
all.
I
And that's what I like it. Like, you can do budget things, but still make it look luxe, make it be like an experience. I really like this.
same.
A plus.
Yeah, 100%. Like I'm loving things like this, particularly now when everything is so fucking expensive. And then you can treat yourself to something like this,
Yeah.
not break the
And
bank.
you can get the full collection.
Yeah.
Like that what I like you can get a full experience because I've never been able to buy a full collection with the brands that I love, like Melt or any of these like more expensive ones. I've never bought a full collection of things, I don't think. And this is like I could do it and that makes like and not break a bank doing it, you know.
Yeah. I just think it's excellent.
Yeah.
I love it. And I gotta say, I was kind of surprised with what you guys thought. Because when I put it to you guys, 25% of you said love it. Very confusing. 48% said not for me, and 27% said I like some of it. We were well off here, Tia.
Weird.
We were very off on this. But I'm sticking with my original judgment. I liked this. Then we have Jolie Beauty, who I gotta say, their last couple of launches have really like made me kind of go, interesting. And this is their zombified collection, and there's quite a few things in it. They have their zombified eyeshadow palette for $50. They have a neon UV liner palette for $36. They have 3 liner brushes, which come as part of a set for $12. There's 2 matte liquid lipsticks, which are $19 each, and you can get bundles. So one of the bundles is the glow in the dark face jewels along with like the palette and the 2 liquid lipsticks, and then you can get another bundle with like everything in it, and that is going to be available. Well, it's available for pre-order now, but they're going to ship from October 15th.
Yeah, the palette, I sent this to Teresa and I'm like, that's a big version of cornrow.
Yeah,
Like to me, that is just like a bigger version of cornrow.
I
Like I
agree.
instantly, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's it. It looks exactly like it. I don't like, I like that color story. And I think it's like still their own thing. I don't feel like they're copying anyone. I just say the color story is very reminiscent of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's nice. Like I like the liner palette. I like the liquid lipsticks. I actually don't hate anything.
Yeah, I think it's really
I
interesting that when you look at the eyeshadow palette, they've done it
yeah.
obviously in like normal lighting and then like to see the UV aspect of it. And I gotta say, I think that's kind of what makes this quite
Yeah.
different, quite unique. Now, where I'm a little bit miffed, which isn't really the correct word, but I'm going to say it anyways. The palette itself, when you look at it, there's quite a few greens. And then when you look at it under like the UV light, I'm like, where are the greens now?
Wow. How does it look so different?
I know.
That's so weird. It looks like a completely different palette.
Her story, yeah.
I'm so confused.
I know. So like you could have like an amazing look in like everyday light and then you
Yeah.
get under the black light and it just looks really
That's
different.
interesting.
I kind of dig it though. I
Yeah,
wish
the
there was more
palette
of like
wasn't like the it factor for me in this. Like I feel like I already have it. But I kind of like the like effect that if you go to a party like on a pre-K like night you can have like this and then you go to the party under UV lights and you have totally different look. The only thing is how you gonna like make sure it still looks good if you don't have
yeah.
UV lights at home.
I think
But I
this
guess
could
it's the
be,
fun of it.
yeah,
Like,
I kind of like it. I think this is fun. Like it is
yeah.
fun. And they also then have the neon liner set that's $36. Like I said, do I need that? No, because I have the Artitude Cosmetics one.
Yeah.
I just
Same.
I'm using to fucking death at this point. I'm like, I love
I
you.
really like it.
I like all of this, if I'm 100% honest.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty fucking good. I mean, I don't think there's anything that I would be like, oh, don't like this.
Yeah.
It's nice. They did well. Like I said, the last
Nice.
two collections, they have all been like really good. And once I looked at this further, I was like, it didn't
Yeah.
initially like get me. And then when I started to look into it further, I was like, oh, you're a slow burn, aren't you?
Yeah.
You sassy little minx. I like I like it. I think it's fun. That whole point of like makeup just being fun, expressive. I'm kind of here for it. Like I said, I do wish that once you went under like your UV lights that there were more green shades because it's
Yeah.
a green leaning palette, but
Yeah.
I just think green should be in everything because I have problems.
Yeah.
Like that's my issue. Um, when I put it to you guys, 25% of you loved it, 52% said not for me, and 23% said I like some of it. Oh my god, we have been drowning under Hocus Pocus stuff because obviously Hocus Pocus 2 came out, which I'm not going to comment on that, but there you go. I'm going to say that this is, in my opinion, one of the best ones that we've seen in a while. This is Mooncash and their Hocus Pocus 2 collection. And basically, you can get all of these nail polishes for $16 each, or they're $99 for the full collection. It's a limited edition, and there were nail stickers as well for $10. And just looking at each of them now, I don't really wear nail polish because I'm too
Yeah.
whatever, but they look cool. I know our girl Brianna got them.
Yeah.
I like
It's not for me, but I like the aesthetic of this. It's like very dark and mysterious and kind of like me now.
Yeah.
So
Do you know what?
I don't hate it, but I'm not like a big nail
Same.
person. Like I don't paint my nails. Like I should, but I have a lot of nail polish, but just never do it.
Also, same. I went through a phase of like being obsessed with nail polish. Like I had bottles and bottles of
Yeah.
nail polish, still do. But
I
like,
wonder, are these the type of nail polish where you use like a magnet or something?
I think they are.
The
Yeah,
effect that it gives, it's really cool. Do they give is that the magnet thing there
I
in the
think
box?
so. That's what it looks
Oh, I like
like.
that they're like giving it to you there, so you don't have to like you have everything you need. Ah, I have a hair on my eye.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think the shades that they've chosen as well make an awful lot of sense because you know you can link
Yeah.
in with like the potion with the costumes that they wear. I love the little nail stickers. I really like that as an idea.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like a lazy bitch, and if I could do something that could like make things look nice,
Yeah.
I'm looking obviously at that green nail polish.
Yeah.
I like that. I'd wear that, but I I say I'd wear that, and then I know I just don't. I can't sit
Oh,
still
the
long enough.
purple
I
one. They're all really pretty. It gives like galaxy vibes on
love
nails when
it.
it does that like magnet thing.
Yeah,
But I feel like I have hairs now everywhere on my face.
because you have two cats.
Yeah, it could
That's
be.
why. That's why. I think they've done this really, really well. The colors make an awful lot of sense, and like I said, I think it's the best Hocus Pocus sort of collab that we've seen of late. When I put it to you guys, 26% of you loved it, 56% said not for me, and 18% said I like some of it. Then we have Adept Cosmetics who are coming out with some face palettes. So there's 4 different styles. They're $22 each, or they're $65 for all 4 of them. So apparently each palette contains magnetic pans. So it seems you could possibly like mix and match them. There's gelée powders, which gotta say, I like a gelée powder.
Oh, Daniela goes on and on about jelly
I know.
powder.
I was
So,
thinking of. But
oh.
I kind of like these. Like I like
Yeah, I like it. They're kind of light looking, but I know that jelly baked powders can be like very versatile on different
Mhm.
skin tones.
Yeah, because it
So,
says like they will apply sheer, but you can build it up to opaque
yeah,
coverage. I like it. I do. I think this is a pretty damn good collection. And like it looks so sleek and really luxe. And for
yeah,
$22, that's not
not
bad.
bad. That is really affordable.
Gotta say, I do think this is pretty damn good. And like if you were an MUA, you could get all 4 of them for
Yeah,
$65. You'd be laughing.
yeah, not
This is
bad.
yeah. I don't have anything more.
All four of them for six. That's a really good deal, actually.
That's what I was thinking. I like it. Like I don't know if I would necessarily get all of them because,
Yeah,
but I
I
like.
wouldn't need all of them, but like, yeah, I feel like the highlightery one would be nice, and maybe
Mm.
one of the blushy ones.
And that's kind of where I am with it as well. But all in all, pretty damn nice. I don't have anything to say about it. There's no rant incoming. It's just yeah, it's nice. I feel positive about it. When I put it to you guys, 19% of you loved it, 52% said not for me, and 29% said I like some of it. But here's where the rant comes. Fucking Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and their chalky fucking nonsense, right? It's bad enough that they've been like constantly coming out with, and let's be real, shit, and a lot of it lately. But now they're like, here, I know you can't wait to have another big steaming pile of shit in your face, but here's another one. This is their Glam to Go palette, and all I can say is, yeah, go, fucking leave, get out. They have the audacity, nay, the nerve to charge $29 for this utter shit show where there is no depth. It's all fucking mid-tone. And God bless this poor girl in this video who's obviously tried to make it look okay because she obviously knows what she's doing, but even she can't make that look good.
Like,
That's
what happened? ABH, what happened to you? Like, what happened? Like, honestly, you were the hottest thing in town.
Do you know what this is giving me? This is giving me Violet Voss.
Yeah, they're like giving up on life.
I've given up on ABH. Their eyeshadows. Well, I don't buy anything from them anymore, anyways. But like
that is just so boring. Like, how can you even do a look with that?
But
So
they all look the same. They all look the same.
Yeah, so cool.
And like even the shimmers look really
Yeah,
like
I'm over it. Moving forward.
I fucking hate it. And when I put it to you guys, 8% of you loved it. 8%. 8% of you looked at this trash and went, yeah, I like it. No. 83% said not for me. And 10% said, I like some of it. When I looked at this, I did not immediately think Colourpop. And yet, Colourpop it is. They have basically done a collaboration with Snitchery. And this is what they've come out with. And it's coming out on the 6th. So as we're filming, it's tomorrow. You can already get it. There's 2 Super Shock Shadow Jewels. There's a Light Sticks highlighter, 3 blush sticks, 3 lippy kits, and a Luxe lip gloss. I do like that it's like a pared back collection, so it's not like 5 million unnecessary
like the package, and Daniela sent me a picture of the package and the artwork. Oh my god, how cool is it? I really like this. I feel like this is what Colourpop should do more.
Yeah.
Like, look at those highlighter shades. There's 1 highlighter stick and 3 blush sticks. Okay, look at that really dark, like almost blackish navy-ish. That black lippy kit, even the red one, all of like A+ Colourpop. More of this, please.
Yeah. Like
honestly, so nice.
Like I get so confused with Colourpop because like sometimes they release absolute trash, and then sometimes they'll every maybe 4 or 5 months they come out with something that I'm like, oh, this isn't awful.
Yeah, something that they like actually put thought in, and this is a collab.
Yeah.
So
now, let's be real. When you say something they actually put thought into, no fucking way to Colourpop.
Yeah, because it is a collab. So
this was snitchery. This was snitchery all over. Like, and I will say, like, I've been a bit miffed with Colourpop since the way that they responded to the whole, Harry Potter thing and the turf situation. I was like, this ain't good. But I hope, for snitchery's sake, that doesn't put a dark cloud on this, because obviously she had this like in the pipeline for a while, and I think this is like executed really well. It's dialed back.
I know for me, I wouldn't let that.
Yeah.
If I want to support someone, I would support them. Just because if I like a creator and I know how much they put effort into it, I feel like I wouldn't let that one overshine this one.
Yeah.
because this really deserves its own moment. I
Yeah,
don't follow Snitchery, so I don't really like. I've never followed her. She's not someone I like. Never followed or never like seen much of her
yeah,
things. But I really like this collection. I think she did amazing job. I love that she didn't do an overly big one.
exactly. It's
Just
edited.
well done.
Like, this is the
Well,
thing. Part of why we get so annoyed with Colourpop is they come out with 50 million different things. And this just shows if you do an edited sort of a collection,
yeah.
people respond to it.
They can do it so well if they just dial it down a bit,
Yeah.
you know.
I think it's done really, really well. It looks really fun, really engaging. Fucking well done. Well
Yeah.
done. That's all I have to say. I don't have any stats on this. I'm just guessing from the trend. I feel like it won't do that well because you're salty and I'm enjoying it, I gotta say. But the stats will be up on the screen. Make of them what you will. Oh my god, what absolute fucking shit
What
is this?
is
Yeah.
this?
So remember how we talked about She Glam and their lip balm that had the cute little ring and that was
Yeah.
$7.49. And then there's this Tom Ford, which is giving us fucking nothing. Literally, because it's a fucking transparent lip balm. They call it the Soleil Neige lip balm. And it's $58. 58, 58 to get
How dare you?
a fucking nonsense. They say it's a moisturizing lip balm that applies on clear, instantly transforms into a sultry pink stain. It would want to instantly transform into more money in my bank account. Because and I mean this, the day that I spend $58 on a
On a
lip balm,
clear
yeah,
lip balm.
is the day that
Guys,
I need like
no.
actual
Yeah.
like
Guys, if any one of you is that crazy to even think about buying this,
please don't.
just stop it right now. Go to Shein. I guarantee you
If you
have
could get a
this.
cute little ring with that one,
Yeah. And it even looks nicer.
this looks terrible.
So this is just that I feel like they're just like making a mockery of us, like trying to
Yeah.
sell this
But
for
do you know what?
$58.
Do you know what annoys me though? There is going to be somebody who buys this because there are people who buy his shit stuff as it is of like totally overpriced, disgusting, whatever
I
nonsense.
will be judging you if you buy this. I'm
Oh, fine.
sorry, but I'm sorry, but like
No,
I
to be
have a
fair,
shopping problem. I do buy things that I don't need, but at least I buy things that still make sense in some level.
yeah.
This
But
doesn't.
let's be
Yeah,
real though. The people that are watching us aren't the Tom Ford bitches,
yeah.
right?
So I
That's
feel
not
like
our
we're giving
demographic.
this more time than it actually deserves.
Yeah. And I don't have stats yet, but I've been looking at it on my phone, and as it stands, this has been up for a few hours. 0% love it. I'll put the stats
Ah,
up now. 28% said not
yes.
for me, and I did add this option because I thought it was funny. 72% clicked the option of get $58 for a shit lip balm. I
And
love
in
it.
this economy,
Ah, even
clear lip balm,
but
$58. You
even if
can't
it
even see
wasn't,
it on your lips.
but can I just say, even if we didn't have this economy, even if we did not have this economy, even if it was like a couple of years ago when
Like,
the
just
economy,
makes it even worse.
yeah, I no, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's talk about this is the very last thing we're talking about. This is Trixie Cosmetics, and this is their Halloween collection. I'm gonna fucking say it right now. I think this is excellent, right? This is a dialed back collection. We have 2 new lip glosses and we have 3 liquid lipsticks. There's deep greens, there's black, and there's a deep purple in the shade
Oh,
feature, and synth. Boom. A pared back,
nice.
well edited collection.
Only thing I will say, Trixie, why are you releasing so much stuff? Didn't you just last week release something something, or the week before it.
I think it's about
Only thing I will say, but I like the colors. I like everything. It's styled back. It makes sense. You can use these out of Halloween, in Halloween. Yes, good.
I
Good,
just
good,
like
good.
that it's edited down. Like, she
Yeah,
didn't come out with a
it's
massive collection.
nothing too much.
I love it. And I will also
Oh,
say
and the
it's so popular.
colors. Look at that green, like really deep
Exactly.
green, and the purple and the black. And oh, that gloss. Is that
Mm-hmm.
a black, really deep black gloss? Like green gloss?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm
Yes.
saying. I think this is well fucking edited, right? She's just dialed it down to the absolute necessities. This is a really like clever collection. It's
So nice.
so hard to find dark liquid lipsticks that are like decent quality in like these sort of shades. I think this is brilliant. And like it's so different from her usual aesthetic.
Yeah, because
So
she does a lot of like
pastel.
pastel and like that kind of a thing. So I really like that she's done something very different.
Yeah. I fucking love this.
Yeah,
Think it is brilliant.
same.
I love an edited collection. I do.
If it was easier to get,
Yeah.
bet your ass,
They're on
I
beauty,
would
you know.
probably get something.
But guys, if you want to get it, there's affiliate links. Ooh. Yeah, I really like this. End of. Nothing else to say. I think this is great. It makes me very happy. But because that was just kind of put up today, I don't know how you feel about it. Maybe you're still salty. Who knows? But my friends, that is it. That is the end of this week's episode. But I do have to say, my favorite comment, and this is from Ilya, who said, after an unsuccessful launch, I can see Travis and Brad going door to door selling their BS cremes in Calabasas, and every friend and family gets one for Christmas. I kind of hope so.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I looked up the prices of the Brad Pitt nonsense, and then of course there's more information coming about Brad Pitt being a bit of a monster himself, and then I'm like, no, thank you. But yeah, that was my favorite. But friends, that is it. That is the end of this week's episode. You know the drill. I have all of Tia's details down below. She has a Patreon, she has a TikTok, she has the whole thing. Go check her out. And if you want, if you feel like it, you can subscribe to me and see more of the things that happen over here. And if you feel in an extra generous mood, then you can share, because sharing is caring, except of course for STDs, in which case you just got to wrap it up. Don't be gross. But that's it. That's the end of this week's video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.